nation's capital on your feet and welcome your Washington
Happy to have you
Redskins.
with us for a special evening clash between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins.
And Chris, as we get ready to kick this one off, we can't help but mention the importance of this matchup.
No question, Gus. The Giants and the Redskins have enjoyed equal success in this league, and sometimes that success has been at the expense of the other. That kind of history is something that lives on for each franchise, and we should see some of that intensity and desire to win in this one.
All right, Chris, with that in mind, it's game time, and we've got two teams really ready to rumble. So now the quarterback comes onto the field, and in conversations with him earlier in the week, he mentioned that he really wanted to get going early and get into a rhythm. Let's see if he can do just that. They'll set up shop at the 17. First down, 10 to go. He's searching for a receiver. This is close. Did he come up with it? They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. On the ground with the tailback. He gets to about the 37. Prince Amukamara was there for the stop from their own 37-yard line. Watch out, he's got space. Sheds the tackle with a perfect stiff arm. Can he get there? He'll just jog into the end zone. Whoa! The Redskins get on the board first.
This guy is just a bulldozer out there. Not one, not two, but 3 different broken tackles on that play. What a run.
Washington is up 7. Gano is just about ready to kick this one away. Jernigan is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Taken from the 3-yard line. Rocky McIntosh was there to bring him down. And from Ole Miss, onto the field steps the 8th-year quarterback, Eli Manning. The first overall pick in the 2004 draft. Surveys the field. Steps and throws to the left side. Makes the catch, and he's dropped. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
And as we look at the key offensive players, Hakeem Nicks out of North Carolina is the go-to deep threat.
And that's important when we talk about a balanced attack all the time. And if you can't stretch the field, you're in danger of becoming extremely one-dimensional. Hakeem Nicks is an exciting player that gives the offense that home run threat.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Play action. Looks for a man. Tip pass, and it's incomplete. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
And he takes it at the 12. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. Wilkinson was there for the stop.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
And with that, let's take a look at some of the key starters on offense, a group that hopes to put up some points in this one. And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 28. McNabb pitches out to the right. The stop was made by Clint Sinton. 6-yard gain on the run.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Third and short situation now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert. Short throw to the right. And the tackle was made by Michael Boley.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Dumps it out left. Clint Sinton was there to bring him down. Number 85 made the catch for a gain of 6. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score 7-zip. Redskins. Short throw to the left. He drops the easy pick. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation. So it's third down. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. The stop was made by Corey Webster.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
And it's in the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 20. First down and 10. Looking for a man. Has a man to his right. He's wrestled down right around the 26-yard line by Barnes. Manningham caught that one for a gain of 6. And just about 4 yards away here on second down. Still looking for an open man.
If the quarterback's really good, he can anticipate that corner blitz because he sees the coverage shift over to that side. Obviously, you can't blitz a corner and leave the guy open without shifting the coverage. That time, the quarterback had no idea.
Has a man open in the middle. Fourth down now after the incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during the last series.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
Number 16 will start running at the 39. Takes it all the way back to the 49-yard line. Aaron Ross was there for the stop. They'll take over at the 49-yard line. It's first and 10. Throws middle of the field. Intercepted. Prince Amukamara has interception number 1 of the season. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Goes through his progression. Here's the pass. Deep ball to the right side. And the tackle was made by D'Angelo Hall.
Yeah, I understand that you have to mix it up defensively, but if you're going to take that kind of chance and bring that kind of pressure, you are clearly vulnerable to a big play just like that.
He's dropped for a loss.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
it's maybe a couple.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Hands off to the back, and he's in. So with that, they took advantage of the interception and added points to the board. Point after is good. Dodge looks ready to kick it away. Kelly stands back to field the kick. And takes off from his own goal line. We'll get our first flag of the game. He makes it to the 23-yard line. Thomas was there to bring him down. And I have a feeling this one is coming back. It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
Yeah, I thought so too. And even though you hold with your hands, so often holding penalties come from not moving your feet. And you could see here his feet simply never were in position to make the play.
They hurry to the line. Dumps it out right. It's loose. I think the defense has it, and they do.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
They'll go to work at the 18-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Fakes the handoff and scans the field.
The quarterback had no chance on that play. Talk about raw determination by the defender to get into the backfield.
Yeah, not a lot of pretense on that play, huh? He is so strong, it seems like he can bulldoze through these huge offensive linemen almost at will. They're going to need to find a way to double team him if they ever hope to keep him off their quarterback.
And that opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need two guys to shut him down, which allows one of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
The Giants will take their first time out of the half. And the field goal unit out to try this 27-yarder. It's up, and it's good. Lawrence Tynes kicks it through to break the tie. Dodge will be kicking off. Number 16 is back to receive the kick. He'll return it from the 1. The stop was made by Beckham. They'll start this drive at the 27. And we'll have a first down and 10. Here's the give. There's the stiff arm. And the tackle was made by Justin Tuck. It looks like we're just about ready for the second half kickoff. And takes off from his own goal line. The stop was made by Dowdy. The offense will start at the 19-yard line. First down and 10. Good coverage downfield. Has a man short to his left. And the tackle was made by LaRon Landry. Bradshaw caught that one for a gain of 7. Second down, and they're going to need just about 3 yards to pick up the first. Searching for an open man. Probably a good decision to throw it away. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. They'll throw for the first. It's picked off. Hakeem Nicks was there for the stop.
Pressure is the key. It is always the key. If you can make a quarterback go a little quicker with his rhythm than he wants, he makes mistakes, and we saw it there.
It's 1st and 10. McNabb with the give.
The Redskins ran the ball very effectively in the first half, and here in the third quarter, they look like they hope to pick up right where they left off.
The pocket collapsing.
He gets the sack, and the offensive lineman didn't have much of a chance.
Yeah, he delivered a perfect swim move, and he was into the backfield in a flash. That's a kind of his signature move, if you will, and he's had a lot of success using it to get to the quarterback.
And it didn't look like the quarterback even saw him coming.
Yeah, he gets back there so fast that even if you have quick reaction time, you're still going to get sacked.
Santana Moss was his intended target.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
He really came through on the long-distance attempt.
You don't make a kick like that without a perfect hold and a perfect snap. But let's give this kicker some credit. That was an extraordinary effort.
He'll return it from the 1. The Giants suffered an interception on their last possession. The offense will take over at the 18-yard line. Now we have a 1st down and 10 to go. They weren't able to get the play off. That will cost them 5.
Delay of game on the offense.
And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
Throws to his left. Carlos Rogers was there to bring him down.
It's always kind of funny to think about with all the big guys that play the game of football. Sometimes it's the little wide receivers that scare you the most.
He's searching for a receiver. Deep pass. End zone.
Eli Manning has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
Surveys the field. Pass is tipped. Interception. He's tackled around the 50-yard line by O'Hara. The Redskins get their 2nd interception of the game. 1st down, 10 to go. Ball at midfield. Straight up the middle, got room. He's dropped down around the 30-yard line by Cofield.
They haven't been easy yards to pick up, but in a hard-fought game at the end of the day, especially in the second half, you start seeing running plays working a little bit better than maybe what they did in the first half when that defense was fresh and really flying around out there.
Moss was the intended receiver on the play. He loses the football. The defense comes up with the loose ball. Uh-oh, watch out. He's looking for a burst of speed. No one will catch him. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
Well, we're certainly not at the end of this game, but we're at a very significant part of it, and that was a big touchdown right there to put them up 6.
Lawrence Times hits the PAT. It's now a 7-point game. New York is just about ready to kick this one away. Number 16 is deep, looking to return the kickoff. Across midfield. One touch is all he needs. Wow!
There is nothing more exciting in football than a kickoff return for a touchdown. Sometimes you can say, well, maybe that was a little lucky. That one was a great plan, and they executed it. Now all they have to do is just drill this extra point, and we're right back to square one. This is going to be a tremendous finish to this one.
Gano is ready to kick this one off. Jernigan stands back to field the kick and takes off from his own goal line. Rocky McIntosh was there for the stop. Flag on the play. This one might be coming back. Let's see what the flag is. Back.
And that's a good call because it's such a dangerous play. It's rough enough when you get blocked in the back, but when you get blocked below the waist in the back, that could lead to injury.
They'll set up shop at the 8. And we'll have a first down and 10. Looking for a man. It's intercepted. At the 30. And he's tackled right around the 20-yard line by Boss. First down and 10. On the ground left side.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Touchdown, Redskins.
Nice play that time to break the tie. Now let's see defensively what this team has in them. Can they make a big stop now?
Gano tacks on the extra point. Washington is up a score. Gano gets ready to kick it away. Jernigan is back to receive the kick. And it's fielded at the 4. There's a flag on the play. The stop was made by Rocky McIntosh. And this one looks like it's going to come back. That seemed like a pretty obvious hold.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That was a pretty good form tackle right there.
It's first and 10. Looks right, throws. London Fletcher was there to bring him down.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
The Giants begin this final quarter with possession of the football, down by a touchdown. Throws to his right. He's wrestled down at about the 33-yard line by Dowdy. Bradshaw gains 4 yards with that reception from their own 33-yard line. Still looking for an open man.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
From their own 33-yard line. Goes through his progression.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. Makes the throw over the middle. They didn't get it. Incomplete pass.
Big fourth down play by the defense that time, and now the pressure shifts to the other defense to try and make a play.
McNabb gives it up the middle, and the tackle was made by Corey Webster. It's a first down on the 10-yard gain.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice gain.
checks down to the short pass.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
That'll make it third down. The offense needs about 3 feet for the first. Gives it right side. He's brought down around the 21-yard line by Phillips. They line up at the 21. Fires a laser down the middle. They'll take him down, but not before he gives the Redskins a first and goal. Washington hoping to go up 2 touchdowns here. Under heavy pressure.
And sometimes as a quarterback, you realize it's not there. Just slide, get down, keep yourself alive for another play.
They'll line up 3 yards out now. Justin Tuck was there for the stop.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He's in! Touchdown! Now they're down by 2 scores with not a lot of time left. It's going to take one heck of a finish to come back in this one.
Well, that touchdown really hurts there. They still had a shot in this game, but now with a 2-score difference, makes it awfully tough.
Point after is good. Less than 2 to go in our 4th quarter of play. The score, the Redskins 31, the Giants 17. At this point, I think the game looks like it's pretty much out of reach.
Well, it's only a 2-possession game, so these guys won't give up. Suppose a quick score, an onside kick, another score. Everything's a possibility here. We've seen some strange things happen in the league.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 15. Good coverage downfield. Smith was the intended receiver. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on their own 15. Searching for an open man. It's almost picked off. Nix was his intended target. Third down now, 10 yards for the first. Ball on their own 15. He's searching for a receiver. He picks it off. Hakeem Nick.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Burning that tar in the back of my mind. Flying alone in the morning light. Feel like swallowing my eyes. I walk around the house until my feet begin to still I can't forget somehow. I'm trying in the darkness of my mind.
Live from beautiful downtown Redwood Shores, California, it's the EA Radio Show with Tony Bruno.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Tony Bruno, your charming host. We've got all kinds of things to discuss on today's special training camp edition. Don't you even think about moving from the spot.
Live from Silicon Valley, it's time for the EA Radio Show with host Tony Bruno.
Hello, sports.
Live from beautiful downtown Redwood Shores, California, it's the
We're here live in New Jersey for this NFL contest. We're looking forward to another great year of football. So thanks for joining us for tonight's first game of the season as the Colts square off against the Giants. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. Vinatieri in to kick this one off. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 5-yard line. Mort returns this one to the 25-yard line. So, John, this is a battle of very evenly matched teams.
This is a type of game that I really look forward to. You've got two great teams out there with a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. This one might not be decided until the very last drive.
Tried to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Throwing. And the catch is made. Brackett with the tackle.
Now, this is where they really have to step up. If they are a better defense, and they're going to be the better defense, they have to show it right now.
2-yard gain. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Great move. And he goes out of bounds at the 43. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back to pass on first down. And this pass is completed. Big hit on the ball count. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Manning scans the defense from the gun. He'll pass on first down. Rolling out to his left. Looking left for the long pass. Jumping and has it. David is there on the stop.
At 6'6", Plaxico Barris can win most one-on-one battles because of his size.
How is the defense going to defend all of these receivers with a goal line formation? The blitz is on. Touchdown, Giants.
That's just great communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Feely comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Jeremy Shockey came up with several big receptions on that touchdown drive, John.
And you know, when I talked to him last week, he said they were really going to try and get him the ball more.
From the 4-yard line. Dominic Rhodes accelerates and takes it down to the 31. First and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Only one man back. Clark goes in motion. They're blitzing. Throws it. Knocked away. Harris was his intended target.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
It's a blitz. With the throw, Webster comes up to make the play. At the 47-yard line, he comes up with the ball despite being blanketed with the double coverage. The Giants come out on a nickel package. Hand it off to the back. Pierce makes the tackle at the 48-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 48. Manning sends a man in motion. Drops back. Pressure. Long throw. It's going the other way. Slips the tackle.
Well, if you're going to get rid of it, you have to throw it where no one but your guy has a chance to catch it. That time, the throw was a little bit off, and the defender was right there to make the interception.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 44. From the gun, they'll pass on first down. Pumps once. On the move. And it's complete. Jackson with the tackle at the 38. Jeremy Shockey has 5 receptions in the game. Ball on the 38-yard line. So after that nice catch and run, here's a look at his stats. Indianapolis using 3 linebackers. Gets the pass off. Pass ball's incomplete. June comes up to knock that ball out of the receiver's hands before he was able to get control of it.
Yeah, we see a lot of footballs popping up when he makes contact. And his instincts know when to deliver the hit and how to do it.
Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out to his left. With the throw, they're going to spot this one at the 21-yard line. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. It's 1st and 10. So at the end of one, the score is teams as which sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Colts with a 4-man front. He tucks it away. Brackett is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. 8-yard gain. The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Number 54 takes him down at the 8-yard line. It's 1st and goal at the 8. Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. He takes the delayed handoff. June is there for the tackle at the... It's 2nd and goal at the 1. The tailback dropped in the backfield for a short release. Came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
2 yards to go for the touchdown. Blitz is coming. Pass ball's incomplete. A short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down.
Receiver on the play.
They should probably take the 3 here, but it looks like they're lining up to go for it. Touchdown, Giants. And that touchdown pass comes on a 4th down play. Feely comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
From the 3. Look at that power. Defense intercepted a pass their last time out.
On the return.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Everything you got.
New York comes out in their nickel package. He hands it off. Nice play fake. Closing in. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Giants come out in a nickel package.
Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. All right, let's go.
Throws it. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
Complete pass. Stokely, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
On the 10. You can't stop me.
The Giants come out in a nickel package.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Two balls thrown perfectly that they couldn't grab. Now it's fourth down.
You usually won't see two drops in a row, but it's especially bad because they haven't moved the chain.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball on their own 31. The Colts line up in a 4-3. With the throw, refuses to go down. Sanders with the tackle. Burris makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackles.
Indianapolis goes with a 4-man front. Fires this one deep. He's there for the catch. And he's planted in the open field by Sanders.
Eli Manning is going to be the real deal. It's just a matter of time. There are times when he doesn't look very good, and there are times when he looks brilliant.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3. They're blitzing. Gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. The 10. And he'll take it all the way. Touchdown. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Most quarterbacks in this league have short memories when it comes to interception. They have the confidence to keep throwing the ball. And many times, they come back and make an outstanding play.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2. The defense looking for a second straight interception. Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. Rolls left with the pass. The defense has it. The 40.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. Quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Pierce takes him down at the 29.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Ace, 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 ace.
Throwing. Grabs the off-target pass. They'll spot this one at the 22-yard line. He records his third tackle of the game.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Gets the pass off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Throws it. Jumps and makes the catch. Touchdown, Colts.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in his play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The extra point attempt is good. 2 consecutive touchdowns has tied this game up.
This team has a lot of character. Even when you have them down by 2 or 3 scores, a lead is never safe. You got to be careful because they can make the big plays on offense, defense, and special teams.
From the 2-yard line. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field. Ball on their own 26. The Colts come out in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 41. And it's good for a first down. So they have 1st and 10 here. The defense lines up in the nickel. Pass play here on first down. Rolling out to his right. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. So it's 2nd and 10. The Giants come out in the bunch formation. Going for the deep man. It's caught. Doss is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line. What a beautiful deep ball.
I think he recognized the man coverage. He anticipated that his guy was going to beat the defense. That's exactly what happened.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Under pressure. Wrapped up.
Line had some problems with their assignments on that play. They just couldn't get the defenders at bay.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
33-yard line.
The Giants come out with 3 receivers tight. Deep pass looking for the end zone. Moss drops a sure touchdown.
Sometimes you drop a pass in tight coverage, and other times you drop a pass in no coverage. But you can't drop them in the end zone.
Indianapolis comes out in a dime package. Floats one into the end zone. Right on the money. Touchdown, New York.
Eli Manning has really started to mature. He's getting a better feeling for the game. Not to take anything away from Roethlisberger, but I think that Manning is going to be the best of that group. I think that he's going to be a good player for a long time.
Feely comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Eli Manning completed pass after pass, accounting for all the yardage on that drive.
Yeah, he and his receivers were on the same page, and that got him a score.
From the 3-yard line. Dominic Rhodes accelerates and takes it down to the 34. Ball on their own 34. From the gun. Moorhead goes in motion.
Danny. Let's go, D. Let's go. Here we go.
Looking long down the right side of the field. Jumps, and he has it. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Vinatieri will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The point after is good. At halftime, New York 21, Indianapolis 21. Feely is back and ready to put this one in the air. From the 5-yard line. Rose is able to get it to the 24-yard line. John, we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast, and sure enough, these two teams are deadlocked as we go into the third quarter.
Both of these teams are coached well, and both are coming off a solid week of practice. I'm guessing we're going to see a seesaw battle until late in the fourth quarter.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Looks like somebody got off the line a little early here.
False start on the offense. Number 87, still first down.
Wayne was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15. The Giants come out in a nickel package. With the throw, goes up, makes the catch. Tackled at the 42-yard line. That's the 4th stop he's made today.
Before each play, Peyton Manning gets 3 plays from the offensive coordinator. He gets 2 runs, a right and a left, and a pass. Then he looks at the defense, and he decides which of those 3 he's going to run.
The Giants come out in a nickel package.
Let's go. Defense, get ready.
Gets rid of it, and he goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Marvin Harrison brought it in just before he fell out of bounds. Good catch for a first down.
I'll tell you, he's got some of the best footwork for a receiver in the game today.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. He was tipped.
The back who is a good receiver out of the backfield could really give you that extra dimension on offense. You have to find a way to try and catch it when your hands are on it.
Number 29, the lone setback.
Stay at home. 19. Watch your eyes. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Keep moving. Let's go. Knock him out.
With a counter play. Joseph comes up to make the play at the 47.
The defense made that play stretch further than the runner wanted to make it.
Third down play here. They have to get it to the 36. Manning out of the gun.
Silver, 36.
On the call. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Harrison was the intended receiver on that play. Madison was there on the coverage. Smith comes into the game for the punt. Mort sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. Ball on their own 22. They'll go from the shotgun. Looking upfield. Gets away. Freeney makes the stop at the 25.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Manning scans the defense from the gun. Off balance throw. The defense has it. The 20, the 10, and they'll score. Touchdown. A spectacular interception and return for a touchdown. Vinatieri comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Here's a situation where the offense can make this negative a positive. The defense will probably be looking to jump another pass. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stop-and-go route with a good pump fake, and maybe they'll get a quick score of their own.
From the 1. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on an interception return. Ball on their own 25. Manning back in the shotgun. Pass play here on first down. With the pass. And he can't find a way to keep possession.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Indianapolis lines up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off.
Converge on that.
Incomplete pass. Laid it up a little too softly that time.
Receiver on the play. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. It's time, baby. 135. Hut.
With the pass, knocked away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Shockey was the one they were trying to get the ball to. And rather than punt, they're going to let the offense have a shot at this 4th down.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
36. Block 28. Hey. Watch the snap down.
Little misdirection. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 3-yard line. A nice run on that play.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
Here we are in the 3rd quarter, and this is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line.
Watch it play. Get it on.
With a counterplay, Emmons is there on the stop at the 6-yard line, and they hurry up to the line. Hands it off, setting up play action to the end zone, caught out of bounds. Let's see how this defense handles the no-huddle. Looking upfield. Great fake. Throws one up in the end zone. R.W. McQuarters picks it off. Room to run.
R.W. McQuarters is one of those guys who will guess a lot. If he guesses right, he can make a big play to help you on defense.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Out of the shotgun. He'll pass on first down. Rolls right. With the pass, he goes up and grabs it. Brackett is there for the tackle at the 37. Kiki Barber nails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Indianapolis launches it deep to the left. It was tipped. Sanders had the coverage on the play. The Colts line up in a 4-3. Rolling out to his left. Throwing. He hits his receiver. June comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. His yardage total continues to pile up. Ball on the 43-yard line. Manning scans the defense from the gun.
I can do it, baby.
They'll bring the blitz. Rolls left. Pressure. What an impact.
That's just what this defense wants. They do a good job of setting the pace and making the offense adjust to what they're doing out there.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. At the end of 3, the score is 28-21. Colts. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Ball right around midfield.
Long. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Colts come out in a nickel package. Closing in. He got taken down again, and that's the 4th time in this game he's been sacked. It's now 3rd and long after the sack. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Indianapolis comes out in a dime package, looking for something long. He made the catch. Touchdown, Giants. They're faced with 3rd and a mile to convert for a touchdown. Jay Feely will tie it up here in the 4th quarter by converting this extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The game is tied in the final quarter.
I'll tell you, this is why the NFL is so popular. There's a fine line between average teams and good teams. Games like this prove that.
From the 3-yard line.
Kickoff return 21 yards.
This is just how the coach likes to play it. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
1st and 10. New York comes out in their nickel package. Throws it, and it's caught. Midfield, the 40. Receiver running and breaks free. The 10. Touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown. Marvin Harrison has good speed, and he can get some yards after the catch.
Vinatieri comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. Big touchdown there, putting them on top. He got all of that one. From the 2. It's free. The Colts stick it up. They make a mistake and end up losing the football. And they're ready to go on offense after that fumble. They'll start at the 22-yard line. The Giants come out in a nickel package.
Silver, 36. Goal, 49. There we go. Let's go, let's go. One more, fella. Hey, watch that screen. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Throwing. Madison records the tackle at the 4-yard line. A powerful arm brings them a 1st down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
The Giants with a 4-man front.
It's showtime, baby. Deuce it, deuce it.
Manning with a man in motion.
Let's go. On the team, team. Come on. Let's go.
Trying to get to the pylon. It's on the ground. The Giants grab the live ball.
Now, this is how they teach you to tackle. Watch this one right here. Get a good tackle position, deliver a shot, and knocks the ball right out of there.
Here comes the blitz. Rolling out to his left. Sack.
I really like the way these guys get after the quarterback. They have a bunch of effort guys out there that have nonstop motors. They push to the inside, they rush to the outside, and they really do a good job applying pressure, forcing the quarterback to throw it before he wants to.
They'll go from the shotgun. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receiver.
On the play.
Under pressure, the rush gets him from behind. The Colts get the safety. Jeff Beagles lines up for the free kick. From the 27-yard line. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the receiving team, number 75.
The team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. On the carry. Play action. Looking long down the right side of the field. He has it. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Colts. Timely adjustment at the line leads to the score. And if they can get the 2 here, they'll make it a 3-possession game. Fletcher comes in motion.
Stay posted up. 36. Hold on us, y'all. Keep the throttle down. Turn it up now. So we gonna take it. Temple.
Here they come. Gets rid of it. He's in for 2. Great throw there, and the 2-point conversion is good. Adam Vinatieri is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is taken by Morton.
They need one quick score and then some more.
The Colts come out in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. Pressure. Eli Manning gets brought down for the sack.
The offense has no answers for this defensive scheme. They've given up 7 sacks.
Let's go.
The Colts line up in a 4-3. Drops back. Going long. Jumps up and comes down with it. David with the stop at the 35. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Out of the gun. Blitz is coming. Looking for the long completion. In and out of his hands. Burris drops the pass in the end zone. Good play call. John just couldn't bring it in for what looked like a sure touchdown.
He's been struggling recently with his consistency making catches. And when a quarterback can find you in the end zone and hit you in the hand, you got to come up with it.
Going deep. He couldn't get his feet down in the end. Two minutes left. They've done very well on third down to this point. Closing in with the throw. Thrown behind, but caught. And he steps out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Ball on the 13-yard line. From the gun. Dropping back to pass on first down. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown. And it's not finished yet.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Burris helped his yards after catch average go up on that last play. It's away the off-balance throw. Incomplete. They failed to get the 2 points. They had to get the ball back quickly, so they're going to try the onside kick. Here it is. So he can't keep the kick in bounds.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
What's the hard count? I can do it, baby. We like a pack of wolves. Here we go.
By the counterplay, Emmons is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. Trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
They soft, man. They ain't got nothing. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Nothing. Stay at home.
Hand it off to the back. Strahan comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line. Ball on their own 41. The Giants come out in a nickel package.
Go, 19. Big play now, big play. Watching the knee. Let's go. Nothing deep. Here I go. Go, 19. Hey, watch that screen. All on us, y'all. What you got? Don't stop that motor. Let's go.
With the carry, they'll go with a play fake. Throws it. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Silver, 49. Play hard and fast, baby. Everything you got. Turn it up now. Deuce it.
Hand off to the tailback. Wilson makes the play. Number 29 rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
On the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Only one man in the backfield.
28. Ranger. Hey, watch the screen.
Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. Strange call throwing it here, John, because most of the time you'd see a run in this situation.
But that might be exactly why they're passing. You have to complete it to keep the clock moving.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
49. Let's go now. Come on. All day, baby. Come on. Keep the throttle down. Let's go. Be physical.
He tucks it away. R.W. McWhorter tucks him down at the 26-yard line. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock. Getting into position to have at least 3 points.
The try is good. The Colts are taking control in this one. Vinatieri in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 6.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck, maybe.
Manning back in the shotgun. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure coming.
That was a great defensive call. A lot of big plays are made with individual effort. You also got to give credit to this coordinator, because he's the one who puts his guys in position to make the plays.
Gets the pass off. David records the stop at the 49-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
It's a blitz. Launching the pass deep down the right side. 5. They'll spot this one at the 1. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. That was the coverage he was looking for, and he sends it deep downfield for the long completion.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go.
Indianapolis comes out in a 4-3. Rolling right, looks to the end zone, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
It's 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. The Colts come out in a 4-3. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Shockey catches another touchdown pass. His 2nd now. So they'll try to get the 2 here. They're blitzing. Doesn't get much behind it. For the deuce. And it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. Interesting call here. They're going to line up as if they're going to try to recover an onside kick. Here's the onside kick from the 49. The Colts will start the drive from the 46-yard line.
Everything you got.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Let's go. Danny. Let's screen.
If you like potent offense from both teams, this was a game made for you. This game is presented by the authority of the National
New York, 42. Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.
He just sits and watches the people in the boxes. Everything he sees, he absorbs and adopts it. He mimics